Hello my YouTubers, again welcome to my channel. After I have cut up my pothos, 5 different pothos, I have soaked them into this floating container with holes on top of my fish tank, and I am about to pot the remaining mother plant into each individual pots because they do have already established roots. So hopefully in a month or so this will give me whole heaps of roots and I'll be able to have many little plants of pothos. Here is the mother plants, the base of those pothos. So this one is neon. I've got the snow queen. I am guessing or hoping this is a philodendron Brazil, not Brazil, silver stripe, as the Brazil is a different color, which I will show you in a moment. And that is the golden or devil's ivy. Okay, just one sec. This in comparison is my philodendron Brazil, which I bought probably a month ago, and I've repotted into this little pot. It has given me a couple of new leaves, which is this one, and that's how it's supposed to look like. And this is the other one, which is absolutely gorgeous. Actually, it's my favorite of all the philodendron. These have 4 types. When I did purchase it, it did look like this. The lady said she had it in direct sunlight, so that's why it's super yellow. But it's turning to green to what it's supposed to look like, which is like this. Now here is my 4 potting mix or potting little pots for the 4 different pothos. And again, my potting mix is ready to go, so I'll just fill up with a little bit more soil. I did put a garden buck on the bottom to help with the drainage. Even though my potting mix is quite good, I've already pre-mixed it earlier, which is premium potting mix mixed with perlite, a little bit of charcoal, orchid mix, and a handful of blood and bone for fertilizer. And like I said, I do use my fish water as my water for my plants, and they are very healthy. I mean fish water, meaning when I do clean my fish tank, those little droppings or rubbish that the fish give out is giving my plants the nutrients. Hence why they are so healthy. In a fish tank is full of plants. This is my fighting fish, the babies, and they're only 3 months old. I have separated the boys from the females. This one is a late developer male, but I will be homing them into a bigger container, and I'll show you how I do that. This is my other plants, pink syngonium and pexi and the rest. I have about 7 different types of syngoniums, and my new collection that I got yesterday, which is the umbrella, variegated umbrella, as well as peperomia right on the very corner, and the rest of my plants which I have shown earlier. Now let's begin repotting this lovely mother plant, or leftover after I cut it up, into their own pots. So I'll just grab it off the water. I let them soak there for a little bit to give them a little bit of a drink, and this is it. So one in here, that one's got a little roots, and that should be okay. This one's got a whole lot of roots, so I'm just gonna pop that in there. And I've got my snow queen pothos in one pot. I do have another one, a single one there, so there's gonna be 2 in one. This one has a lot more roots again, so it was a tip, it was cutting, but it was established. But I did cut up some, and hopefully it'll give me new leaves that doesn't have wind damage. So it's going to go in that pot. And then again, This one is the Devil's Ivy or Golden Pothos, and I have that little pot. Okay, so that's that one. I do have another pot of the Devil's Ivy or Golden Pothos that I have planted a little while ago, and I even got other plants in there just to help cover the little area. But I'm not going to trim this because I've already trimmed quite a few that's floating on my fish tank, my goldfish fish tank, and that will be my little babies later on once they have roots. Alright, let's begin putting a little bit of soil in here. I would like it to spread each roots around. I don't want to trim the roots. Well, some people do, because it helps them create new one, but I'm just going to leave it there for now. Alright, I'm going to need my 2 hands for this, so hopefully my camera stays. There is that one, and I'm just going to put a little bit of soil around the pot and pop this one somewhere here. Hopefully it will give me a new leaves. There's a little bit of roots, that one. I could wait and soak it onto the bowl, the container that I have, but I'm just gonna add it here. I think it'll be alright. Here we go. This is my first neon of Pothos because I don't have another one. But I'm hoping this will live and grow taller, and when it gets a bit bigger I might repot it into a bigger pot and build a climber. So this is my first one. Okay, I am still a beginner on this collecting plants, but I have learnt quite a fair bit knowing the types of plants, well, sort of, and I've yet to learn more. So that's one. And my Snow Queen Pothos, this is a smaller version. I might share this with other people later on, because I've already got another big one in a bigger pot earlier that I potted. But let's just wait until they develop and hopefully give me more leaves and more growth. Okay, so that's one, that's 2, and the other one is my Philodendron Brazil, not Brazil, Silver Stripe, sorry. Well, I'm hoping it is Silver Stripe, but if not, it's close enough to the Philodendron Brazil. My mum do have a very, very big pot for the Silver Stripe, and she did try to send me, but unfortunately it didn't survive because she kind of wrapped it up with everything else and it got, mashed up. But never mind, I will ask her some more, or hoping that this would be the one that would help me give me some more leaves. So that's 3. And this is another Golden Pothos, which I already got another big one, but that will be for me to keep. And this I can share with others when they start developing, because it's nice to have your own and share it as well. Okay, so now all I need to do is put a little bit of bark around the base. Maybe just do it there like that. So when I water it, the soil doesn't come out on the top. Alright, so I'm going to put some bark now.